Okay, it's Thirsty Thursdays. It's Thirsty Thursdays. It's Bernie the Boxer. And we're going to do it like this. We're going to start that thing off like this. Like this. Hey, listen, we got some stuff to talk about. We got some stuff to talk about, man. Thirsty Thursday, baby. Blocking the gossip, ready to lock and load. Letting the truth be told. So check out this episode. Hitting you with the raw facts. And who be getting all crackers. You ain't got the knowledge of the sweet signs. Fall back. Call it bluff. They quick to scream. Pull up, fool. Got some goons in the old school. Parked inside the living room. Dudes be taking news for the sake of raising the kids. Changing narratives. What propaganda? Stay tuned. Let's talk boxing. No job, no gossip. You want the facts, get it first from Bernie the Boxer. Man, come on. The podcast trash, you'll never be hotter. Cause the rules, building the news for power. What you said, because you lied to yourself. Come on. You gotta eat, sleep, breathe this to understand. Yeah. Don't dead. You ain't a genuine boxing fan. Get your news from the source. Not these fools popping off about who can be who doing what in the sport. Never felt the pain from the rain, brawls in the wars. But what accolades, even though what they report is false. Listen, dog, all your favorite fighters' belts coming off. Hey, come on. With us. Disagree to long on. Yeah. Talk boxing. No job, no gossip. You want the facts, get it first from Bernie the Boxer. The mother podcast trash, you'll never be hotter. Cause spreading rumors, rules, up in the news for power. It's Bernie the Boxer. Come on, Steve. Now tuning in to the Bernie the Boxer podcast show. Oh, wee. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. You know it is, boy. You know who it is. It's yours truly. It's Bernie the Boxer. I say, did you miss me? Man, appreciate you, Steve, every time, boy. Like I said, you know, I got the hottest theme song in the game, boy. My boy, shout out to my boy Ohio Runs Boxing. He put up the thing, you know, everybody doing the boxing joy. Everybody got their own style. And like I said, you know, yours truly got the best. Come on, theme song in the game. Come on, shout out to my boy Steve Penn out there in ATL. Appreciate you, baby. What's good, my people? Young Fortune, Underrated, Flat Out TV, Lance Meyer. I see my boss in the comments. Mike D, what's going on, family? Jeff Bonds, Q to God. Appreciate everybody, man. Come on, what it is. It's Thirsty Thursday, man. And like I say, we're gonna talk this boxing. You know, I missed Sunday. The kid been working a lot and spending time with the family and getting ready for this wedding. So, you know, I've been pretty busy. So we're gonna come on Thursday. Sunday, we went out, we took the baby down to Kansas City. We went down there for day of fun, and that's what I was doing Sunday, spending time with the family. So like I say, I couldn't get to Sunday, so we're gonna go Thursday, which is a good time to go on Thursday. Appreciate everybody in chat. Fotex, Hustle Man, DG, you know what it is. Okay, so you know everything, the newest, latest thing, the best, hottest thing in boxing right now was a huge weekend, though. Huge weekend of boxing. You know, it was Devin Haney just went, you know, he won Undisputed. Shout out to him winning Undisputed Championship. Stephen Fulton just beat Danny Roman in a hell of a fight. I didn't get a chance to watch it. I looked it up on YouTube. I couldn't see the highlights. I think we was fighting both. They was fighting both that night, June 4th. So I couldn't watch both of them, but I watched Devin Haney as much as I could. Okay, what else we had? We had Donaire getting stopped by a Nayu. Woo-wee. So we had some big stuff. Now, if you see my topic, like I say, the biggest, hottest thing right now is Devin Haney. And again, I want to shout out to him for going over there and winning the Undisputed Championship. I was so happy to see his father to get to go over there and witness that moment for him, you know. And like I say, you know, going at 17, I say that already prepped him. You know, he was already a young man stepping up to a older man's game and hanging with the OGs, you know, being around with Mayweathers and stuff like that. So prepped him for this moment, you know. And shout out to them. Shout out to his father for doing an excellent job with him and everything like that. Now, in the fight, as far as the fight, I don't think the fight was a spectacular fight. I think he did enough to win the fight. And after the 9th round, I left. I went to go get dressed to go to the club. I ain't going to lie. So I wasn't so impressed. He been getting a lot of flack about the fight, about it being a boring fight. And like I say, just from being different, I can say we all agreed on that. Again, hence, I went and got in the shower to go to the club. I didn't watch the whole fight. But again, you know, what can I say? You know, he won the fight. They say win this one, look good later, you know, and that's what he did. And again, like I say, shout out to his father. You know, I'm glad he got to make and experience that moment with the son. But like I say, as my title read, he won the Undisputed Championship, but he's the best lightweight. You still got hell of a competition out there. We got Lomachenko, you got Tank. I think he's a serious. It still ain't no one person right now. I still don't think it's a supreme talent in the 35-pound division. Shakur is up there, but still have to be proven. But like I say, I still don't think it's one dominant lightweight. So I think the round robin should continue. And it ain't no for sure. There ain't no for sure thing in there. But he is the lightweight champion of the world. He did clean up. He did change. Like I say, they call him email champ. And it feels good. Sweet revenge, sweet revenge, how good it is, and to be scrutinized for all that, to go over there, like I say, all the demands he did. So I guess he got the rematch, man, beautiful. Oh, man, like I say, and this, I want to say this. I never heard nobody refer to the belts as jewelry. Only me. But he said that. Did you hear him say that? This is a lot of jewelry. I never heard him say that. Only me. Shout out to you, Bernie. Yes, sir. But anyway, like I say, he had all that jewelry on him, man. Good stuff. Ring magazine. Beautiful, man. Like, it's a good time to be a lightweight right now. Like I say, it's a good time to be lightweight. They got a lot of money to be made around there. I think them fellas handle themselves well. I see Tank's maturing. Devin Haney definitely maturing, doing what he's doing. Shakur definitely, he's maturing too. So like I say, I think Ryan went through his little time. And I think he's a contender. I think he's somebody to be in the mix, And I think we had those type of guys throughout history. I'll quote some later. But anyway, you know who it is. It's yours truly. It's Bernie the Boxer. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the share button. Okay. So again, too, so for the Donaire fight, oh my goodness. I really thought that Donaire was going to outbox this kid. I really thought that he had that momentum on him, and I thought he was going to box him more, and he was going to really get that guy. But that Anayu is for real, man. A lot of people keep saying that he's real, but he showed that, And I mean, with all that pressure on you, I guess, like I say, pressure make a diamond. And with all those, accolades and all those stories they writing about you and all the hype they putting on you, man, I guess makes you come out a lot stronger, like I say. And he looked hella good. Jumped right on Donaire right away. Just hurting right off the bat, man. I don't know what that kid had in his gloves, and I ain't saying nothing. I'm just saying he got dynamite in them gloves. Anayu was for real. He stopped that boy like he's supposed to, sent him in retirement. I don't know what Donaire could have did. Like I say, I thought he could. He started out boxing. God knows he just got hit, and he just went sideways after that. I did see that. But again, shout out to Donaire. Can't have nothing to say about his career. But sometimes you need to know when to go away. Like I say, you stop that boy in the third round. You better leave them young boys alone, man. Go on and retire. Go on. Leave it alone at the top. Leave them wondering. Let them think about something for sometimes. You understand? Let them think about it. Let them marinate. You understand? Let them what it to be. The last moments of you is now you get knocked out. I understand you might have got a big check and everything like that, but sometimes your pride and your dignity is more than that. You understand? You carry more with that. You stop that boy beautiful for the championship, undefeated guy, Olympian, top class. You stopped him, boy. You go out on top like you're supposed to. But anyway, like I say, once a fighter, always a fighter, and you can't tell a man how to end his career. And like I say, he went into one of the biggest fights that he could get himself to. And again, he had enough chance to believe that he could win the fight, being that the fact he had so much success in the first fight. But it wasn't to be. Anayu was the man. And I was thinking the same thing. Before I get into some questions, I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking, well, he's getting a little heavy, and Fulton is right there, Fulton is right. Fulton got it. Fulton got it good, man. Fulton got it good. If y'all ain't paying attention to the 22-pound division, because this is a boxing show, you understand? Okay, we're gonna talk about it all. But like I say, this is the hottest things going on. Give me back to the lightweight division. Hold on, I didn't get a chance. Hold on. Before we talk about Fulton, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna calm down, relax, reload. Given the fact I didn't talk about the Tank and the Rolly fight. Maybe I didn't talk about that. But anyway, like I say, when we talk about the Ryan Garcia going in with that fight, I did say he matured right there. I think that's a big fight. That's a fight for, if Tank knock him out, that'll be a hell of a fight. hell of an accolade. But I want to see Tank as a champion. I swear, like I say, I'm tired of gimme fights right now. Not gimme fights, but showcase fights, right? I know he can knock people out, but I want to know, can he rise to the test and be the best? So that's what I'm looking for Tank. But I think still it'll be a hell of a fight. It'll be a sensational fight, being that Ryan Garcia got a huge following, and he's fast, he's rangy, and this and that. But I'm looking for Tank. I'm looking for Tank to be the upper echelon. As Shakur Stevenson said, he's looking for that fight to be like a pay-per-view fight. But anyway, I'm looking to see Tank with the Lomachinkos and this and that. I'm looking to see Devin Haney with the Lomachinkos. Like I say, it's a wonderful time to be lightweight. Now, again, with that being said, the junior featherweight division is a hell of a division right now too. Like I said, if you just seen my fella Fulton just beat Danny Roman, who's a hell of a fighter, a well-traveled fighter. Like I say, he came through the Thompson promotion out there in Ontario, California. He was a unified champion. I think he traveled to Japan and won the IBF championship from a Japanese fellow over there. He was WBA IBF champion, I believe. And like I say, he had a long reign, maybe 10 title defenses, I think. And, came up the hard way. And like he lost his championship on a short, close decision against the fella from, I think he's from the Ukraine or something, maybe Russia. I think I seen him with Usyk, Mojun or something. You know who he is. Only got like 8 fights or something. But anyway, it was this guy. So once removed from the championship, and I guess from what I gather, Fulton dominated. Now, I was saying this. I read a column. Fulton and Inayu, hell of a fight if he go up, but I don't know if Inayu want that because Fulton's strong, boy. That boy's strong, and he coming into his own. He believing in himself. And like I say, he a solid 22-pounder. Inayu coming up from 108. But I think, big money for him. Okay, being that he'll be a unified champion, this and that, maybe undisputed if all else goes right, And now you got Paul Butler, who won a WBO championship. They moved him up after Casemiro didn't make weight. That boy was huge. You see that boy that fought, boy, didn't make weight. Anyway, so they moved Butler up. And anyway, that's the last championship piece of the puzzle. And I'm sure now he was going to get that fight. Oh, boy, want the money. Everybody want the money and maybe the chance to shock the world. But I don't see it happen. I see Nayo dominating that boy and win the championship. Then what he do? Like I say, Fulton right there. Then if he don't do that, if he want to move up to 26, you got Navarrete right there, which is going to be a hell of a fight with Fulton. I say it's so good to be Fulton right now. He got money all around him. Eat it up, son. Eat it up, son. Eat it up. Okay. Appreciate you, Andre Williams. What's good, family? I'm going to start off with some questions. I ain't going to be for y'all long. Like I said, the kid been working, getting ready for the marriage. Got the birthdays going up. And like I say, kids running around, can't get no quiet time. But like I say, here he is, Thirsty Thursday. You know who it is. It's yours truly. It's Bernie the Boxer. I say, did you miss me? Okay. Winners, what'd he say? Winners train, losers complain. He says yes. Fo Tex says, what's up, Bernie? Appreciate you. Hustle Man says, what you think of not Inayu and Donaire? Well, you just heard what I said, family. You got it? Fotex says, did you miss me? MD, boss man, we going up tomorrow. I'll be there early. Flat Out TV says, let's go. Salute Fortune. Appreciate you. Okay. Now, like I say, the lightweight division, a hell of a division. A lot of things going on. I want to talk about this. I want to, if I have one more thing to say. I did a thing with the Boxing Voice, right? They called me up, whatever. I did a phone interview with the Boxing Voice. I don't know if you guys caught it or not, but like I say, it was a debate on whether Bud should fight. Would the fight be a bigger fight than Canelo and Triple G? So I'm gonna put that out there to you guys. Let's talk about that. I definitely agree that Bud is a bigger fight than Triple G and Canelo, because we already seen that before. It's the same old thing, it don't look too good for Triple G, even though Canelo just lost his fight. He wasn't beat up real bad. So I still think it's a good fight, but come on, we want something fresh. So I'm on there with those guys, and I had to kind of put them in check a little bit about how they had me looking on there. But like I say, when you're doing those shows, sometimes like they do things for controversy, so they try to goad me on it. But again, if I would say, like I say, Bud and Spence, I wouldn't care if it was Crawford. I wouldn't care if we went up against Canelo, whether it be September or whatever. I wouldn't think it would be no different. Because I think it would be sad on Canelo's part, because I think that's the fight that needs to happen, which is Bud and Spence, and but like I say, now if he was fighting Benavidez, if Canelo was fighting Benavidez, I'll say no. I'll say no because I think that's a hell of a fight. I think Benavidez can talk himself into an ass whooping and maybe the biggest win of his career. So like I say, but I think in the world of boxing, this is the biggest fight. People keep asking me what's going on, arguing me. I couldn't say what's going on. I don't know exactly what's going on. And from what I've been told, like I say, I don't know what's money's being tossed around. I don't know what kind of narrative they're trying to pull, if they're trying to get out of the fight. I don't know what's going on. But as far as I know, ain't nothing being said. There ain't no money going on. Ain't no contract. Ain't no negotiation things. As far as that I know, it's just that they working on it. That's all that I know. Now, maybe Bomac know. If y'all want to know, ask Bomac. I couldn't tell you, though. Feel me? But at the same time, like I told them guys, you know what it is. This is the biggest fight in boxing. It's going to be a royal affair. Can't wait for the fight to happen. But in the meantime, between time, things is going on. One monkey don't stop no show, as you just seen this weekend. Like I say, Inayu was one win away from being undisputed. Stephen Fulton is one win away from linking up with this guy and becoming undisputed champion at 122 pounds. Like I say, and then we got Aleem. If you watch Boxing Voice, they got Aleem. I think he deserves a shot at the championship. He's right there as a contender for the championship. And boy, Stephen Fulton been having a hell of a lineup. That man had been having a hell of a lineup. If you watch Stephen Fulton, he earning his stripes, boy. He putting Philly on. Let me keep talking about that guy. Like I say, he's on his fights coming up. He was fighting undefeated fighters, tough fighters. That man really earned his keep, and he's still keeping that. He's up in his echelon with fighters, And like I say, when he get in there with Aleem, it ain't gonna be no joke. It's only gonna add to his mystique. It's only gonna add to his prestige. He's really putting on for Philly right now. So shout out to him. Shout out to Fulton. That 122, 126 pound. That's my weight class, and them the guys that I watch. So shout out to him again. And so, like I say, I ain't gonna hold y'all too much. We got underrated. We got Cuter Guy says, "What's good, family?" We got Fotex. What he say? Like I say, and then like I said, I need y'all to like, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff, man. We trying to get to 10,000 subscribers before the fight comes. We don't never know when the announcement gonna make it. Like I say, I hope y'all putting y'all money together. I hope y'all saving up. You never know. Like I say, it's always be safe than sorry. So go ahead and keep putting your money away, because you just never know. Like I say, you got all these things, rumors swirling around, but you figuring we gonna hope for the best, and you understand. Like I say, before the end of the year, we looking at that. So just, you already know what you got. You got school clothes. You understand? You got the fight. You got Christmas. You got Thanksgiving. Come on, man. Boy, they gonna drain us. Boy, they gonna take. But if you want to have fun, you gotta spend. You gotta do it. So, like I say, so do what you gotta do. What do you say, Hustle Man? What are you talking about? Hustle Man says, Bernie, why you ain't talk your shit on the Boxing Voice? You know what? Bud said the same thing. But I felt that maybe if they said something more disrespectful, it probably would have got my blood pumping, because I don't like that. But I just try to answer it real smooth and classy, and I just try to make it plain. Like I say, if the fight is better because it's new, it's popping, it's fresh. I think that the fight has to be announced first for it to actually get big. I think everybody's swirling and talking about it and thinking about it, but it's not being made, and it's kind of putting people off, actually. Now Canelo, he's consistent, so you can say that's something to be watching. Canelo's consistent, but when you got the air of a super fight being made, it's the ears is up. So I think as soon as they make the fight, I think it would dwarf the Canelo Triple G fight. I truly do. But to each his own. And like I say, I just hope that they make the fight. I think it's a hell of a fight. I wouldn't say. And so again, like far as I'm hitting these guys with cold hard facts. If you know what I mean, I don't really have to study to put Bud to understand what he deserves. He's done it all his own. The proof is in the pudding. So like I say, I ain't getting all upset about this. Like I told you that them fellas tried to goad me into it, but like I hit him with the cold hard. Like I say, Bud, he kind of got at me, but I thought I did a hell of a job on the interview. And I think I made it plain. So, you know what I mean? It's Bernie the Boxer. You feel me? I'm always turned up, but at the same time, I know how to handle myself and get in, and get out of there and get my point across. So all you gotta do is listen. You understand? He says, Chillville says, bro, Bud gonna beat the out of Spence. I'm ready to get my fight ticket and everybody keeps saying that. That's all they keep saying. D-Ray Promotion, salute to you, family. Everybody keeps saying the same exact thing, like I say. So I don't know. We coming out with different things, every day. Like I say, but why Bud didn't retweet it? They talking about Spence retweeted it. I said, why Bud didn't retweet it? I said, well, maybe that the fella his count got hacked or something. Though. Maybe they trying to find a way to try to spin the narrative somehow. I don't know, but I don't want to put that much on Spence at this time. I'm figuring that even if he wasn't ready at the time, I'm figuring at this time, like the Inayus, the Fultons, they getting tired of being prepped for it. So it's their time now. They know they need to step it up. Devin Haney's, they know they need to step it up, and this is his time. So I'm going to say that he's been a warrior this whole time. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt that he does want to fight and that he's going to come in with some respect and try to make the fight happen. But again, we can only hope, wish, and pray. All right. What do you say? Bendel, what do you say? Later for the rest, let's talk about Terence Crawford. See, and it's like I say, so my people, they say, like, you got to talk more about other boxers, but I tell them, this is what y'all want to hear. Y'all want to talk about Bud, and, but what can I say? I mean, the man been in shape. You've been watching him. You study what he's been doing. We got Keyshawn Davis fighting soon. We just had Kelvin Davis just fought the other day in Colorado, June 4th, actually last Saturday. And so we just staying busy. I'm sure it's going on, but nothing else is to be. You feel me? Nothing else to be said yet. So, like I say, you gotta have that jar ready to go spin it. You understand? You already ready, just like you used to do with them Jordan. You understand? You save that money, you took that money, you already got your Jordan money ready. You understand? You already got your Jordan money ready. You understand? Chillville, what do you say? Hottest thing in all of boxing, Bud motherfucking Crawford. Ain't he? Say it again. Chillville says Tank too short and too small for Stevenson too small. Stevenson will stop Tank. Tank needs to stick to fighting B-class fighters. Now, like I say, when you're going in there with Tank, you're going in a different wheelhouse. See, you got to get, and he can box, man. That man can box. You can see if he start to adjust, they start coming to Rolly. He starts standing in the pocket on Rolly, and that's how he got him out of there, man. But again, when you got a guy in there that can hit like Rolly, that at least, got that swinging like that, wild and unorthodox, awkward. You got to be cautious with a guy like that. And I think, he did just right and then took him out. Chillville, cut the shit. Anybody can look good against Walmart cashiers. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh, you talking shit. Oh, you talking shit. Oh, you talking shit about Bud. Oh, okay. I got one of them type of guys here. Vanille says, man, I hope they fight in August, October, too far away. Shout out, what do you say? Yarl Brown, what do you say? Hold on, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Yarl Brown, shout out to Bernie the Boxing. Let's go, Bud. Appreciate you. What do you say? True Getter says, why Bud gotta wait on Spence? I don't know. Like I say, Hustleman says Inai had the best performance of all the fights in the past 2 weeks. I would say that because it was a dominant performance and he went for the kill and he looked excellent. What I was saying that, Shakur, hell yeah, hell of a fight. Shakur versus Navarrete is a good one. Like all three, or they all can all mix it up. They can all mix it up. Navarrete, he can go up to 30 and fight Shakur. Fulton can go up to 26 and fight Navarrete. Hell of a fights, good fights, round robin fights, all top class fights. I was answering that question though. Oh, he was talking stuff about Bud. That's what the fuck I was saying. I was trying to get to that. What do you say? Hold on. Husband said, now you Fulton, who wins? I think Fulton too strong. I think he's too savvy, too much of a boxer for that man. For real. Be truly. Fulton, he can take it. Like I say, I don't think he's gonna be too. He better stay away from Fulton. Like he had the best performance. I think it was a dominant performance, great performance, and what can you say? Got that man out of there. Took that old man out, said, old man, you don't belong, and got him up out of there. I gotta watch it though. I gotta watch that fight. It wasn't on the Fulton Roman fight was not up, man. I couldn't watch it. I can't believe it, man. I couldn't believe it. It wasn't on YouTube, not even the highlights. I couldn't even watch the highlights. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna try to pull them up again tonight. But like I say, hell of a weekend for boxing. Boxing's doing really good. And like I say, one monkey don't stop no show while the world awaits for the super fight. You know, I just wanted to come and give y'all a take on what's going on, what happened with me, and what's how I feel about what's going on in this world of boxing. Like I say, I think it's in safe hands. I mean, it's a boxing give you so many different things. Like I say, so many different stories. Like I say, that man being able to go see his son go over there and win the undisputed championship with all they've been through, 17. It's just tremendous. It's just tremendous. Tank going through everything that he's going through. Everybody want his head. Shakur going through everything he's going through. With nobody's never satisfied and happy with what you do. And you the best at what you do. So I just want to give a super shout out to them guys. They at the top of the sport. They hold it down. The African Americans, boy, black boys, boy, hold on, them 3 black boys all in small weight classes, hold it down, boy. That's usually typical for my Latino brothers, but boy, we got them at top of the heap now. Like I say, so it's a lot of hip hop going on in the boxing community. You understand? We taking over like we always do, and it's like I say, things in good hands, man. So listen, I ain't gonna hold y'all too much. Hold on, what do you say? I was just talking some shit. Bernie. That is my fault. It's all good. It's all good. Does Tank beat Devin? That's what Bud said. Bud said that Devin beats everybody because of his jab. Now, I want to say that too about Devin. I want to say that he did remind me of Mayweather's. Actually, truly, I watched him in some of his moves. It was like Mayweather. And I know he called on Mayweather because Mayweather's just like, let's just give it the truth. For the true boxers, Mayweather is the crest of everything, with not just the way he boxes, but the way he thinks, the way he trains. He's really the mold for the fighter. So I just got to give him a lot of credit. And I've seen a lot of Mayweather in him. You see the jury going on. You see them comment with Mayweather. It don't matter. The shit just don't get old. He could do it. He could do it. And like I say, and he doing the same thing, following his footsteps. And, so shout out to him. But I definitely seen the Mayweather in him. And Boxing Voice has said something. They said Devin Money is born. And I felt the same way. Like I say, when I just even some of the highlights that I watched in the fight that I really, after, like I say, I stopped watching in the 9th round. But anyway, just watching them in some of them in moments, using that jab and getting out of there and ducking out the way, I seen some Mayweather in him, and he did enough to win the fight all the way over in Australia, different time zone. Huge. Had to give up everything. Can't say enough about Devin Haney. Bud got mad at me, said it was a hater because I said it was a boring fight. I thought it was a boring fight. I swear to God, I thought it was a boring fight. But what can I say? You can't say nothing to a winner. Come on. You can't say nothing to a winner. Timothy Powell, what was your call for who wins between Haney versus Tank? Now, my call between Haney versus Tank, I would favor Haney. I would favor Haney on the strength that, of course, because he can move and he can box, but I wouldn't doubt Tank stepping to him a little bit more and putting a little bit harder punches on him on the inside and trying to breaking him up on the inside and catching him and kind of, I think Tank, he probably can do different things on you just don't know. Like I say, he can come to you faster than you think, like a Tank, as in walking you down. I think, he can move that. He can move his head a little faster. I love Tank. I love Tank. I think he's just efficient to know what he can do. And these boys is fighting on a high level. Let me just say that. I think all 3 of those guys, the crest of those guys is fighting at a super high level. Let me just give them that credit. You usually they just fight on that super high level. I think, with the dedication that those 3 guys then put in, like I say, and they mastered it. The talent is there, and I think the work ethic is there, and that's why where they at. So I would favor. I think it's all those fights is toss-up fights. I think they 50-50 fights, all of them. I would say Shakur the most, of course, because he doesn't get hit. He's not sloppy. He doesn't overcommit. He's aware of everything in that ring, and for that reason, I would favor him. Like I say, Devin Haney's kind of sloppy, kind of falling over his punches, kind of ducking out the way, not sharp, Tank maybe kind of gets a little wild swings from far away. winds up his punches, comes from, from the kitchen sink. And so, for that reason, again, Shakur will beat him to the punch with straight punches and this and that. So I will favor Shakur, being that he favors defense first and technique and everything, all that. But like I say, big money fights. Wish they keep talking, start talking, call each other out, have good times, get some stuff together, have some fun, enjoy each other, and make history. Okay. He says, Andre Wilson, if y'all think that jab is going to be effective against Tank, y'all silly mistake, and Tank will eat that jab from him and walk through it. Like I said, I wouldn't doubt that. Can't be boring. It ain't Haney fault. He had to use the jab to beat Kambosos. Well, Kambosos is a hard swinger and a rough, tough customer, but he got the job done, and Kambosos was awkward. It was a boring fight though. November, Bud will be out of the ring for a year, but I agree with that. But Bud don't get rusty. He stays sharp. He stays sparring with everybody. He stays sparring with top guys. He stays exercising. Like I say, he don't do too much. So it is what it is right now. When you're making big money like the way they're making, they don't want to give you them checks like that. They don't want to give you them checks like that. They cashing Errol Spence out. He got lucky. Bud is the boogeyman. He can't get no fights. Everybody gonna boo him if you fight whoever. Whatever it is, there ain't nobody complain till we whoop old Spence down there, and then we can rest a little. Then we can go on and knock off Charlo, knock off Boots, and go on in the sunset. Since ain't nobody walking through Haney jab yet. Okay. So we got a lot of Haney lovers in here. I love Haney. What's the fella said? Haney is king at 35. He is the king at 35. But is he the best lightweight at 35? I don't know. I think Lomachenko gives him a hell of a fight. I think that, like I say, you definitely can't count out Tank. So is he the king of the division? Yes, he's the champion. Is he the best in the division? I think that still remains to be seen. But we will see that for sure. I think they got a rematch clause in him and that fella. I don't know if the fella they might pay him out so they don't have to go back over there to Australia and fight that fella again. But I don't know. That kid got an ego, so he might really press that, But again, it's looking up in the lightweight division. And so what can I say? That's my take on it. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. You know who it is. It's yours truly. It's Brady the Boxer. I don't know what's happening this weekend, but like I say, if you don't catch me on a Sunday, you catch me on a Tuesday, you can catch me on a Thursday. I said, I'm gone. Just like that, I'm gone.